Marcus Phillips into his motion, and the first pitch of game 2 is a swing and a rocket out to second base that skips through the legs of Keelan and into right center field. So Dylan Palmer comes out hunting a fastball, and he laces one into the outfield.
Typical leadoff hitter. I could see it. Sometimes that's what it takes, so it's a little bit of a wake-up call.
Phillips dots 99 on the outside corner.
We don't know the role right now. We see him as a starter right now. Could possibly move into the back end of the bullpen later on, but they are going to need him. He's going to be an instrumental part of this rotation.
Goes with the off-speed pitch to induce a rollover grounder out to shortstop. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ensley yanks this down the left field line. That'll splash down and roll to the fence. Ensley around first with his first hit of the season. It's a stand-up 2-out double. As he pitches, and Fisher ropes this out to right field, but right in the tracks of Masick. He snares it, and that ends the inning.
You know, when you pitch for Tennessee, you got to throw strikes, and that's where Phillips struggled. But like we said, right now, he's been all around the plate.
He doesn't struggle here. A high heater gets his second punch out. His camera whiffs on it, and that ends the inning. Here's the 3-0 to Clark. Lays off of it, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk from Nemjo after a pretty solid opening frame. Nemjo's 1-1 pitch. That hits Marin. Rides it up and in, and a walk and a hit batter now, and Tennessee has some activity on the base paths. Nemjo's 2-0. Newstrom rolls this left side, diving effort off of the glove, right into the shortstop's brown glove. He runs over to third base as Clark slams on the brakes. It'll be an infield single, and the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Those teams just combined for 376 home runs.
Chapman rolls this one right side of the infield, backhanded by Lane, throws to second for the out there, and that is all that Hofstra will get. The go-ahead run scores as Clark steps on home. Tennessee has the first run of the game in the second. He pitches, and that bounces up there. It skips off of camera to the backstop, and here comes Marin to the plate. Tennessee scored twice in the second. Nemjo pitches. Curley swings and skies it out to straightaway center. Snyder drifts back in front of the warning track, puts a squeeze on it, and that ends the inning. So Tennessee settles for a pair in the second. 3-1 the count. Nemjo pitches, and he misses high and away. So back-to-back 1-out walks have Tennessee in business here in the third inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Clark. The pitch, Clark swings, rolls one, left side. Picked up by Nemjo, uncorks one to first. It's not in time as he yanks Lane off of the bag. Nemjo's 2-2. Peebles rolls one in the hole. It's the second baseman, Palmer, bobbling. He does get the out at second base as he recovers in time. A run scores as Ensley touches home, and it's 3-0 Tennessee. There's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk from Nemjo to Marin, and it reloads the bases for Chris Newstrom. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Newstrom laces this into right center field. That splits the gap. One hops the fence and should clear the bases. 2 are in. Here comes a third. Chris Newstrom delivers a bases clearing 2-out double and doubles the lead. 6-0 Vols. Had an RBI. There's strike 3 called on the inside corner. Nemjo dots one to retire Chapman.
Down there a couple years later, and it's making that conference way better.
Cox loops this into left field, and it's the first hit of the ball game. And a good at bat in his first sequence, and this time flicks one out to left field. 0-2. Swing and miss. Phillips styles one up, down, and away for his third punch out of the game. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Phillips pitches. And that misses inside. Good at bat there by Lane. So 2 men aboard for the first time today.
Yeah, we've highlighted on it. It's not a question of talent, right? It's the experience and who emerges.
The 1-2 pitch. Snyder hits it off the end of the bat. Shallow center field. Ensley has time. Makes the catch. Phillips works around a leadoff single and a couple base runners in the 4th. 47 pitch third. Ends his day. Curley strikes out swinging, breaking ball down. There's ball 4 on a pitch up and away to Keelan. 3-0 pitch. Ensley takes high and tight and back-to-back walks. have 2 men on with 1 out for Tennessee in the 4th. 1-2. Fisher strikes out, swings. So what an inning it has been for Sanderoff. Eventful. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball high. Runners take off. Throw down to third. Not in time. Sanderoff delivers. And Clark swings and unloads on a ball to left. All the way to the fence, Cox. He can just watch this one sail. The freshman with his first career long ball opens up a 9-0 lead for Tennessee.
He 184 homers last year and 337 of their 609 RBIs.
Peebles pops this. Palmer, the second baseman, catches. That 1 year at Iowa Western Community College. As this ball slashed into right field, Chapman gives chase. He looks up, and this ball leaves the ballpark. Don Camera, the first run of the season for Hofstra, comes on a long ball for the catcher, a senior, to right field, and it's 9-1. Was so critical in last year's national championship run. Payoff pitch, misses outside, doesn't get the call on that fastball. So let's see how this battle goes. Lefty on lefty. Palmer hits it back up the middle. The second baseman, Keelan, shovels to second for 1. They'll never get Palmer as that ball rolls to the backstop. So it's a fielder's choice, and yet again puts the ball in play. Does Palmer, but finally the first out of the inning. There he goes. He's off and running, gets a great jump. It's strike 3, throw down to second. Palmer is there safely with his second steal of the ball game.
Let's flatten it back out. It's just an ever-evolving game.
Cox rolls this one, first base side. Hundley picks it up, underhands to Fisher to tie a bow on this inning. He delivers this ball, and it's a smash just underneath the diving glove of Curry, who is playing shifted towards short. And it's a base hit for Chapman, his first of the ball game, and there will be no 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th. He's not running, and that nearly hits Curley, and it does. It hits his left elbow. Keelan takes ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. So with 2 outs, base hit from Chapman, a hit batter of Curley, and a 4-pitch walk to Keelan. Kelleher's payoff pitch. Ensley swings and absolutely crushes it to left. Well out of the ballpark. First career grand slam for Hunter Ensley. Blows this game open. 13-1 Tennessee.
Cram that ball in between your 2 fingers, and there's going to be some times where it comes out where its spin rate really plummets because it catches.
Antigua at third now, and Marin over at first. The 2-2. Arvidsson blows it by Lane, and his first punch out for Tennessee hits 92 on a strikeout swinging. He pitches. It's a high pop-up deep into the sky. Curley camps out underneath. The shortstop on the grass makes the catch, and it's a 7-pitch debut for Brandon Arvidsson. Always those early tests before you hop into conference play. This ball's rolled in the hole. Backhanded effort by Brown, but it squirts off of his glove. Clark wants second base. He's hustling in there. Cox's throw is late, and it is a double for Levi Clark, who is now a triple shy of the cycle.
As we said, Tennessee's reloading. It's going to be a lot of fun here in a couple of months.
Kelleher gets a strikeout of high on a breaking ball. His second punch out for Newstrom. And he swings and hits one sharply to third. Curry picks it up, throws it over to first base. It pulls the first baseman Lane off the bag, and everybody's safe. Over to third goes Clark. 2-2 the count. Runners at the corners. Abernathy rolls one first base side. Tough play for Lane. It's off of his glove. Squirts past Palmer. He cannot stop it, and the runner takes off for third. After Clark scores, Sharp goes over to third base, and runners at the corners in a 14-1 Tennessee lead.
It's wild, crazy.
Payoff pitch. Grimmer swings. He sends a drive into one. Back to right. Off the the scoreboard. Grimmer joins the home run party. A 3-run shot with 2 outs, 17-1 balls. And the first pitch of Jenks' collegiate career is a rope into right center field that bangs off of the turf and rolls all the way to the fence. Keelan's around first. He hustles to second, now stops and restarts and hustles to third and is in there safely after a bit of a bobble from Trenton Snyder. And Keelan are in center field in the top half of the inning. Jenks' first pitch is a roller over to third base. Curry to his left, picks, throws to first, and that's well wide. It bangs off of the netting, rolls along the top. It dribbles up the line, and to second base goes Backus as Keelan is in to score, and it's 18-1 Tennessee. Here in the 6th, payoff pitch. Hits the inside corner. It's strike 3 called.
He became the first pitcher in program history to eclipse 100 strikeouts since 2008.
He throws a fastball high and tight. Payoff pitch. Stays high, so a hit batter and now a walk. You put pressure on the opponent. It's a swing and miss by Craig. It's a strikeout. The runners will move up as the ball rolls to the backstop. Crabtree delivers. Now there's strike 3 called. Bends one in there at the knees to get back-to-back punch-outs, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, he goes around. Strike 3, Crabtree locks it down and strands a pair in the 7th. Tennessee is 2-0, 18-1 victors today.